it seems like you're busy with something because you're forgetting to cut your son's hair. Look at him. He is beautiful, but look at his hair. When are you going to cut that hair?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't have a problem. That is some long hair.
You know, I have to say, it's amazing, right? You cut some people shave the head of their children. And people say, oh, isn't that terrible? Well, I don't even cut my son's hair, and they say, oh, my God, when is she going to cut her son's hair?
Right.
You know? Whatever I will do, I won't please everyone.
Right.
I want to, like, blow my wife away with, like, a romantic night out. What do I do?
You said it.
What?
Blow your wife.
This is a network television show.
Is it? What do you think of Kim and Kanye's US Vogue cover, given that you have been on the cover yourself countless times?
I do not want to comment.
Why? Why?
But are you still considered the fat guy when you go to a party or anything? Because I run into that a whole lot. I'm the fat one. So are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
If, right?
Yeah.
If the world was I'm not singing to you, sorry. Is that embarrassing?
Please don't do that. Ever again.
I didn't know that I was coming up here just now. They picked me. I'm not kidding. They're like, you just have to take this picture in this room, and I went in there, and then they just ushered me in here. So, hi, here I am. Sue, are you part of this? So, what's going on?
Joaquin, directly in front of you, Chris with GMA Philippines. The movie obviously is about the Joker, but it goes beyond that. It's really about the mental state he was in. Can you tell me a little bit about what research or what kind of what you did to prepare for this? Because this was really an intense performance. What was kind of the process of getting into that mindset?
Isn't this old news? Isn't this old news? Didn't I felt like I've talked about this for 6 months. What? I mean, right? I mean, I feel like I answered these questions. You wanted to get in? It's like you want to hear a different version of it? I try and change it slightly, or what should I do?
Where do you see the character going if you come back?
What do you mean? Why?
Huh?
What do you mean, why?
I think there is some criticism that says, like, obviously going right into sequels is sort of just predictable and might undermine the exact reason why the film is so unique. I'm not saying.
No, I don't care who's saying it. I mean, it's awesome. I love it. I love whoever says it. Have you guys been here all night sitting in here?
Yes.
Is it all right or is it awful? Are you bored? Like, do they bring you food? Do you have drinks? Like, no, nothing? Do you have some food? Okay. There's more space in here than there was in there. So I'm not kidding. So maybe you're doing all right. And my publicist is telling me I need to go home. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
How do you feel about, like, because you have young fans like that, and your lyrics are explicit.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
You know what? I'm realizing that I don't have to deal with it. I'm not their parents.
I've covered a lot of fashion weeks. This is the first time I've run into Jim Carrey. Wait, tell me, is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
No. I'm doing just fine. I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
They're celebrating.
I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe
icons,
in
boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry, you're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha! Yeah. You shut it down now.
Yeah, it was on a loop. It
Really?
was like
Just like in the house?
the creepiest.
Doo-be-da-doo-wop, doo-doo-wop.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Do up.
When you were number 2 behind Travis Scott, it seemed you got upset about that. What were you feeling?
I felt like I wanted to punch him in his face.
Okay.
Thank you to my family, the Germanotas, the Italian immigrants in New York. It's okay, I can still do this with a piano background.
We have you, I mean, I thought we were friends here.
No.
No. What he said is, you are a celebrity. So basically what's gonna happen is, there's product here. And this is where you end up, right here. If you can communicate this product, you can make money off the product. Cause look at Gaga. She's the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Yeah, and people love to laugh. I mean, clearly that's why people love you. But they also know that you have some shock value to you. I mean, on the cover of your book, you're wearing a fur, and you knew that there would probably be animal rights activists.
You know, this whole interview is becoming a defensive interview.
No!
Are you wearing leather shoes?
Yes!
Shut up.
I'm talking.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear. You're wearing fur. You're wearing leather shoes.
I'm not an activist,
You're eating chicken.
Yeah.
You're eating meat. I don't want to hear this nonsense. Come to me with a paper belt, and I'll talk to you.
So
I don't know where you're talking about them. Where are we? Where are we and what style?
We're in Big Sur.
All right, but are you in a cabin somewhere?
Yes.
Sorry. And so you go out to walk the dog?
No.
It's cool.
I sort of.
Do they allow dogs at the hotel?
Aren't you supposed to let people talk on the show?
Becoming a bit of a sex symbol, which for some of your fans is kind of weird because we've seen you grown up on screen and now here you are, you know. So how do you feel about that?
I don't know. If anyone sees me that way, I'm delighted. That's awesome. Around the time of What If, the rom-com coming out, a lot of people were saying, you know, you're a really unconventional romantic lead. And so eventually I got bored of hearing that and I kind of picked someone up on it. So I was like, what about me is unconventional? Just exactly, like, tell me. And she said, well, I think it's probably the fact that, you know, we associated you with playing Harry and a young boy for so long. And my immediate response was, well, the male population has had no problem sexualizing Emma Watson immediately.
The fall on the way up to the stage.
Was that on purpose? Absolutely.
Was it a fall? What happened?
What do you mean what happened? Look at my dress. I tried to walk upstairs in this dress. That's what happened. I don't actually, I think I just stepped on the fabric and they waxed the stairs.
And if you can choose between being a god or a fish, what would you choose and which fish would you like to be? Sorry, I shouldn't ask those questions. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't want to be God. But maybe I'd love to be God's fish.
That's cool. We're almost writing poetry right now.
Yeah, almost. Not really.
It's not really good poetry, but it sounds like poetry.